Hello, my name is Chav, and this is Chav vs. Wild. Today I'll be traversing the wide open spaces of the prairie in hopes that I won't die. The first thing I encounter on my journey is a peaceful herd of bison grazing. These could turn and charge you though. Behind me are some wild bison. These are very dangerous because they're carnivores and they eat people. First thing I've got to do is get as close as I can to them and prove to them that I'm friendly. Good buffalo. Nice buffalo. Don't hurt me, buffalo. In these cases, it's always best to bring a peace offering so the buffalo don't hurt you. I've got some nice alfalfa right here. Here, buffalo. I bring a peace offering. Don't hurt me. As you can see, the peace offering worked. I threw it at her and she ran away, which means she accepted the peace offering. Something I've noticed about all these bison, they have ear tags in their ears, which means that there's aboriginals close by, because aboriginals put the ear tags in their ears, and so what we've got to do is find the aboriginals and they'll be able to help us out of here. I've been walking for some time now and I've got a feeling we're getting close to the Aboriginal village. Should just be up around this corner here, and then they'll give us some food if they haven't died of starvation themselves. So just on up here a little bit. I'm too late. The Aboriginals are all gone. This is what's left of their village right here. As you can see, there's some bones down in there. Probably they accidentally camped on top of a volcano and the volcano just kinda swallowed them and then kinda burped them back out here on the surface. I think that's probably the most logical conclusion I can come to. Be very careful when going down to look at a place where someone's died because of a volcano. Right down here is a Aboriginal bone. This Aboriginal bone right here is most likely a finger or a thumb or something like that, probably on the hand. So you can, judging by the size of this bone, you can see that this Aboriginal had rather large hands. Probably would have been good at basketball had he been civilized enough to learn the sport. And this here's a rib. So judging by the size of this rib, we could say that this Aboriginal is most likely a fat fellow, which is a shame he had to die because he probably had lots of food he could have shared with us, but he's gone now. Some of these bones I've noticed have hair on them. The hairy bones seem to indicate the fact that these were the hairy Aboriginals, closely related to the hobbits, except for these Aboriginals, they're much larger than a hobbit, and much more aggressive. So it may have been a good thing that we didn't run into them, because if they were hostile, then they would have cooked us over a barbecue, but they're dead now, so we're safe. It's getting kind of late in the day. Judging by where the sun is behind me, you can kind of see it's kind of getting down there. Not exactly sure where the sun is. Aha. Okay. Anyway, the sun means it's getting evening-ish, which means we better find some water. Find some water pretty quick, or we're going to die. I think I know a good spot to find some water though. Behind me in the background, you can see a metal tube coming out of the ground, and there's water. Okay, I'm ready to go inside the metal tube now. So, gonna have to do this very carefully. I've got something here. Let's try to get away. Got it. This is where they harvest the wild water bottles. This one's just a young one, it's not quite full yet. But this is the Aquafina species of water bottle, and this kind, the aqua stands for water, and the fina stands for find. So it's pretty much that this is a water find. Nothing better than wild water, if you know what I mean. It has a kind of a sagey taste from being wild and from eating sagebrush, but this is a good water plant. Now that I've had my fill of water, it's time to get something to eat, or I will die. No one wants that to happen. These bison seem a little bit large, so I probably won't try to tackle one of them. I'm going for something smaller. I've arrived at a spot where I found some prey, okay? So now I'm gonna sneak up on it, I'm gonna beat it with a rock. So this should work well. Right over here is the prey I killed with the rock. I beamed him good. The only thing left is to work up the courage to eat him. I've still not summoned the courage to eat that whatever it is. I haven't summoned the courage to eat it. So I've chosen the latter of starving to death. I've chosen to starve to death, really, and I feel like that was the right choice. I don't believe that tearing the creature limb from limb after I beat him with a rock would be a good thing to do. So I'm just gonna leave him be, and the crows will eat him. I found that skipping across the prairie is often the best way to get around. It's often a good idea to throw in a juke or so to throw off any hawks that might be swooping down to carry you away. After hours and hours of skipping across the prairie, I make an amazing discovery and immediately go into celebration mode. After hours and hours of walking across the prairie, I found this. It's a pickup, and it's my ticket out of here. Some unfortunate fellow left his pickup here and left the door open apparently, and I'm going to take his pickup for a spin, and he's going to come back to pick up, which of course wouldn't be right of me to steal it. I have every intention of returning it eventually, should I ever figure out whose pickup it is, which I'm sure he'll show up eventually. The police will most likely find me for him, and yeah, this is just great. I won't have to spend the night out here in the prairie, because I would most likely die. That's all that I have, and I'm out of here.